Wait, did I just realize something? Did I really do that right the first time? Damn. I'm good. I don't know if I have a thing. Let me see if I can find my... I forgot to check for this first. Okay, we're good. We got this. How much battery do I have? It's still green. It'll be good. It'll be fine. It will be fine. There you go. Hello. Says I'm online. Why am I not live? Come on, go live. Hey, at least there's sound. That's important. Come on, go live. Hey. Oh no. Are we good? We're good. For some reason, I somehow woke up S-I-R-E. I'm not going to say her name so it doesn't go again. How is everybody today? Hey, 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 hey. Okay. So tonight we're doing a pick your protein curry, which we're going to do tofu because that's what we want. So we gotta grate it. Oh. So I already took the the tofu and drained it. I didn't look up if there's such a thing as baking curry. I like baking the curry. Or not curry, but tofu. Of course, they're all like chunks. Why does there have to be a video? Can you just tell me how to do it? Hi Llama, how are you? I don't want to do this. I'm just going to dry fry it. I'm going to do the regular way. How's the llamas? Okay, so I guess let's just start with pulling everything out. So, veggie oil. What's that for? Good. Trying to start dinner. What's the veggie oil? Heat oil, wash. We don't need vegetable oil. We're going to use olive oil. Olive oil. Olive oil. I'll probably dry fry the tofu first before we get anything else going. We need garlic and ginger. I don't really feel like cooking tonight, but I am because we need food cooked. Ugh. Okay, got ginger. And got garlic. I'm just going to set this all in a pile. Here, flip you guys around so you guys can see what I'm doing. Wow, did you hear that? That was my knee. Okay, curry paste. Which is up here. I need to like keep this in front of my face and then you guys can see what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see what I need next. Sweet potato. We are making a pick your protein curry. So I think the sweet potato I want is this nice, big, red one. No, it looks like nothing else. Okay, back over here. Coconut milk. coconut milk. I'm gonna close the fridge real fast. Beef chicken or vegetable broth, which I have right over here. I'm like trying to keep this in my face so you can see what I'm doing, what you got, so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at, what I'm doing. Use it as my eyeballs. Da-da. Okay. So broccoli, red bell pepper. Okay. We got some extra veggies for this. So red bell pepper. And then we got a zucchini. And then this is Zach. Yes, he is still at work. And broccoli. We literally got 2 extra things of veggies. Yeah, he's at work. I cook dinner on Wednesdays because he works. And then he cooks the other days. Usually. So we'll probably start by prepping everything, and then we'll cook everything. Okay, green bean. Oh, it says for green beans in here, cilantro leaves and lime wedges. Okay, so we actually only just got extra zucchini. Okay, so that can be closed, and we can begin dust prep work. I wonder, can I download pretzel on here? Where is the applications? Pretzel. Pretzel music. No, it doesn't look like it. Dang it. I was hoping to throw up some music, but never mind. Okay, can I zoom this out? No, I cannot. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so let's just start by cutting everything. I need the cutting board. I can wipe down the other one real fast. The other knife. Make it a little easier. So we'll cut all this up, and then we'll dry fry the tofu, and we'll just keep going. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 bowls. Oh god, I forgot I gotta do the sweet potato too. That one probably needs a bigger bowl. That one has to be grated, so that's gonna be fun. Okay, so let's just start with this. Nice. Eventually I'll have a laptop again to do this stuff, because then we can have, and then we'll have music, and I'll have an actual microphone. Everything will be good. Okay, there we go. Did you have school today, Llama? I don't think so, if I'm not mistaken. Today's Wednesday. You said you do Tuesday, Thursdays. If I'm correct in my thoughts. There we go. Sliced thinly. Okay. I can do that. Thin slices of red bell pepper. Look at that. Nice and thin. Put that right there. It just says thin, so I'm just guessing on how thin it means. Oops. There we go. And we'll just leave that piece how it is. There we go. Make it all nice and thin. Cut off the butt of this thing. And cut that out right there because we don't want the stem pieces. There we go. The butts. This one was kind of a shorty pepper. He got low. Dang, it almost seems like one pepper wouldn't be enough for this. Of course, we have all these other veggies, so it's probably not a big deal. Lay this out nice and flat. Going to take out these white spots. Oh, I'm so lucky that made it into the trash can. It like rolled off the counter into it. Oops. Okay. So I'll try and keep these sliced up like this mostly. Which I'm going to cut this one in half. There we go. It's been a while since I've done a cooking stream. Like, probably a month or so. I really should be doing them more. Lame. I am lame at doing that. Okay, cut this in half. I just don't want the chunks to be too big. It's going to be shorter the other way, so I'm going to go this direction because this doesn't have enough room. Okay, there's all the red bell pepper, so let's set that aside. We also got to do the ginger. Goddamn. There's so many things you got to do for this. Like, it seems like that's probably what's going to take the longest. Am I back? Yep. Take that little piece off because that piece concerns me. How did it say to cut this? Oh wait, that's right. This isn't in the recipe. I just wanted zucchini in it. So I'm going to take that. Let's go into triangles. That was such a fail. That was such a bad cut. That was horrible. We're just going to ignore and act like that didn't really happen. We'll make them kind of chunky, but not too chunky. I only did one just because of how many veggies there are, or else I'd do a lot more. Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Today is the day Zach does come home earlier, but I should be in bed by the time he gets home. If I'm smart, if I do this right. Will I do this correctly? Probably not, but we're gonna try. Okay, there's the zucchini, easy peasy. Set this over here as well. It's 39 degrees out. Oof, that's getting cold. Zach posted a picture somewhere. Well, where we're going camping this next week, it looks like there might be snow. How much green beans? 4 ounces. How much is this? Hey. How many grams in an ounce? 28 grams is 1 ounce. So we need like 100 grams. So we only need like half of this. So I got too many green beans. Whoops. I think it's supposed to snow on Friday and Saturday. You can't wait for it. You love it. I like snow. It's good. Depends on how much there is. I like visiting snow. I don't like living in it. So like that. And like, we'll do like that much-ish. A little bit less. And then we'll just have to figure out what to do with the rest of the green beans later on. Later on, we will figure it out. I don't know why I do that, actually. I can just cut this dirt. I know how to do this faster. Yeah, when you guys come up, which is good, because we want to go snowboarding, so going to need the snow for that. We're working on getting the rest of our gear. I need boots. So that's what we're working on. Yeah, Zach was hoping to try and get it closer to Christmas, but unfortunately there's just no way to do that with the job I have. But we do what we can, right? Probably next year, though, we might... Well, either my family's going to come up here for Christmas next year, or we're going to go visit them wherever they're at for Christmas next year. Haven't seen my family for Christmas in like 4 years now. Well, I saw my sister a couple years ago, but not the rest of my family. We can't wait to see you either. I can't either. We can't. Both of us can't. Neither of us can. No. Oh, that... No, stop bouncing out of the trash can. It's only a couple months away now. And thank you for getting me your brother's list. It helps me start to find some stuff for him. We already figured out what we're getting you, so I ain't saying. We all can't. Yeah. But, do you guys snowboard or ski? You guys ski, right? I can't remember. I don't like that one. Or that one. I'm picky. I'm making it so I'm allowed to be picky. Okay, that's what I thought. So I have a couple skiers, a couple snowboarders. See how that goes. I'm hoping to try and be able to keep up with Zach this year, now that I don't have glasses to worry about. I do want to see if I can find some new goggles that fit my face better. Because, like, I have a pair, but they had to fit over my glasses. No, they don't fit the best because they're so big. Is snowboarding easy? No. It's not easy, but neither is skiing. It's something you gotta practice and get good at. But for me personally, I prefer snowboarding over skiing. Of course, I'm the only one in my family that snowboarded besides my cousin. Well, cousins. I think Jen also snowboard. The rest of my family were skiers. No, I'm not gonna do that one when it's splitting open like that. Nothing fun in life is easy. Remember that. Words of wisdom. That's not true at all. There's some easy things that are definitely fun. So. Okay, that. I have a feeling I missed the trash can again. Yeah. Did you get all your homework done over the weekend? Because from what I heard, you were procrastinating, so... When you were playing games with Zach. So did you get all your homework done? Or was that last weekend? I don't remember. The weekends have, like, just kind of run into each other at this point. Yeah. Cha. And we'll save that for later. And then get the broccoli. We're going to use this whole head of broccoli. This is going to be a very veggie-infused curry. Do you guys eat your veggies? It's important to eat your veggies. Yes, okay, good. Well, of course, what do you consider veggies? Because there's been some people where they're like, yeah, I eat my veggies, and they're eating, like, those veggie straws that you get at Costco. It's like, those aren't veggies. They may be called veggie straws. They're not veggies. No, you guys are probably pretty alright with it, huh? Yeah, that bowl should be fine still. How big should these be? Into florets. Broccoli, peppers, carrots. Oh, nice. Good. Eat those things for you. They're good for you. Maybe not always the tastiest, but they're good for you. What's your favorite veggie? Mine probably are usually carrots when they're cooked. Maybe we won't use this whole head, because that would be a lot of broccoli. Maybe we'll just use part of it, because this is going to be full. How much broth? 2 cups. That's not going to be enough broth, I can tell you that right now. I'm going to have to make more broth probably. Because that's a good amount of broccoli. I'm going to save the rest of this. These could go together and we'll make some sort of soup out of them. Which I also gotta make my breakfast tonight. Yours is peppers. Okay. So like the red peppers and stuff. Not this. Are you talking spicy peppers or like red bell peppers? Like what I was cutting earlier. I'm guessing you're talking bell peppers. That's just my guess. Okay, that's what I thought. Do you have a favorite colored one? Because they do all taste slightly different. Well, I guess the like red, yellow, and orange don't taste that different, but like the green one tastes different. It's not as sweet. I personally like, well, it depends on the recipe, but I love having the green one in some of our recipes, like our sweet and sour chicken. That the green one's perfect in that. Sweet potato. Sweet potato. It says I gotta grate this, so I will probably pull out the grater for this one, just to make it a little bit easier on myself. I don't even know how well it will grate this, actually. I don't know if it's strong enough. Guess we'll find out. Okay, that's pretty alright. Need to now pick up the floor, because I seem to be really bad at hitting the trash can. Red, what are we doing for Halloween? Probably nothing. I don't even remember what day it is. This is Saturday. I work. Oh, god dang it. Is it Saturday? Is it on a Saturday? Because I work. Let's see, 26 is Monday, so 27 Tuesday, 28 Wednesday, 29 Thursday. Oh, I work on Halloween, which could be both bad and good. We'll see. But so far, no plans. Maybe we'll watch a scary movie. You guys going out trick-or-treating? Are you guys close? Yeah, there's some houses near you guys. Oh, why is the one we use the most all the way in the back? You might go trick-or-treating? Okay. Are you guys dressing up? What are you guys dressing up as? Okay. Bro. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna move Zach's iPad out of the way. Okay, what did you say? What did she say? You're dressing up as a zombie bride. Anakin is a pirate, and you don't know what your mom or dad. Oh, so your mom and dad still dress up. That's awesome. Sounds like you guys got some good costumes. Did you go to a Halloween store to get those, or are you guys using stuff around the house and making your own costumes? Pretty impressive if you're making your own costumes. My sister and I actually did zombie stuff. I was a zombie doctor. She was a zombie nurse one year. Turned out pretty good. Hers turned out better because she wore makeup to look more like a zombie, and I just wore the costume because I don't wear makeup. Ever. God, I love this thing so much. Here, I want you guys to see a better picture. It's from last year because you... Oh, no! Well, don't get sick this year. It's not allowed this year. I'm making a mess. Checking it twice. Zach's not gonna be happy when he has to clean this up. I'll probably be up a little bit later than I would like tonight, but that's fine. This says it takes like 30 minutes to do all of this. It's like, no. Well, I guess it could take 30 minutes if, one, you have two people doing stuff at the same time, and two, if everything's already pre-prepped before this. Alright, so apparently we have to blend some of this, so that's going to be fun. I might use the immersion blender today for this. Your dad doesn't dress up, but your mom does. Okay. Nice. Does like wow, Chauncey or Brad come over or anything and hang out with you guys, or? I'm gonna message Zach to see if they're doing Friendsgiving. You wanna know something crazy? I'm already halfway done through Christmas shopping for this year. There's so much potato. This is probably way too much potato, but I don't even care. I'm just doing all of it. This is gonna be a very potato-y curry. There we go. Let's just scrape all this out because we don't want to lose that potato-y goodness. I wonder what they consider a medium potato. That was probably a large. Whoops. Okay. So I think we pretty much have... Ah, the ginger! God dang it. You usually go see Chauncey. Brad lives in... That's right. I forgot Brad moved. Well, at least Brad's not too far, at least. It's only a couple hours from you guys, so that's not too bad. Or else there's us who's like, we're 7 hours away. Whoop. Okay, so grab the ginger. Kind of really want like pre-cut ginger. How much ginger 1 tablespoon grated fresh ginger. Jesus Christ. I might just make it chalky. Oh, I should probably just grab a spoon. Oh, no, this works fine. Apparently a spoon's supposed to work really well with taking the skin off of ginger. That seems to work pretty okay too, so. Let's gather that up. Ah, I dropped it on the floor. God dang it. I have to do a little sweep after I make dinner today. Alright, so let's just cut off that end a little bit. Grab the other grater, this grater, and go da 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 da. Da 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 da. This probably a little butt thing will probably be plenty. It's got plenty of ginger. Da 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 da. Rise up. Na 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 na. Here, let me take a little bit off, just to try and get a little bit of that last little bit. That's probably pretty good though. Okay, that's probably good. Throw the rest of that in a little baggie. There we go. That's plenty of ginger. Got it. Okay, let's throw that in a bag before I forget. Sandwichy bag. Okay, so now we got dry fry the tofu. Okay, and so each day you grow some more. Your caillou. Just because you grow, everyone grows. Gotta grow. Gotta keep growing. Gotta keep flying. Gonna get the bigger pants so it's a little bit easier. As in, I can do more at a time. Which I'm a dummy because I should have had this preheating. So let's go up there. Grab the spray down. The spray is right here. Oh, I know Caillou. I remember that show. I was a kid once too. Used to watch Caillou all the time. Caillou's been around for a long, long time. Okay. Go grab a plate. Stack this tofu, which I actually want to cut this tofu into pieces. I forgot about that. I don't want this. This would be kind of some very large chunks of tofu if I just leave it like that. So I'm going to go like thirds or quarters. think thirds is probably good. I can definitely eat plenty of tofu. I love tofu. It's actually really good. Especially when you dry fry it. I am so bad at cutting this into thirds though. They're so not even. That one wasn't too bad. But all like the sideways ones are so off. But that's okay. We just do our best. I wait for this thing to heat up. I guess I could. Well, except the sauce is gonna go so much faster. I could start getting stuff ready for breakfast, I guess. Move this cutting board and put a different one. Or no, I can keep using this one because I haven't used any meat on it. Because I gotta cut some mushrooms. And some tomatoes. Which I'll need to get a different knife anyways. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I got 3 more days of work. So there's that. Do a couple more. Yeah, that's a good 2 days work. Mushrooms left. I'm just not gonna take the butts out this time. Where'd my knife go? Right here. So get breakfast going. Yeah, season 1, episode 7. You and your parents are on season 4, episode 11 of The Flash. Because I was going to say, if your parents are just watching Caillou on their own, that's very interesting, and not many parents would probably do that. Wait, did you get through 7 episodes today? You're just flying through them then. Make sure you get outside and be active, too. Don't be a lazy bum like me. Why would you break under your own weight? Oh yeah, plenty of mushrooms. That's a good pile. Look at that. Whoopsie. Oh, there you are. Okay. You've been watching him. Also, it's Wednesday. Yes, it is Wednesday. I know it's Wednesday. After today, so I work tomorrow and then I work for 2 more days because I work Tuesday through Saturday. So I gotta make sure I keep enough food for those breakfasts. Let's cut them like this time. We're going crazy. And I'm going to get a different knife because I don't like this one when cutting tomatoes. Because I just don't. It's already almost 7 o'clock. I'll probably only have a little bowl of this tonight. Oh, what are we doing with this? Are we just doing the curry? Oh, crap. I should probably make some freaking rice. Crap. As soon as I cut these, I'm going to get the rice going. I did not think about that because we did not make a plan for that, and I completely forgot. But that's okay, because we're salvageable still, because I can make it on quick rice and it'll only take like 20 minutes. It's fine. Okay, I got a lot of tomatoes. Yeah, it is almost 8 for you. Probably almost your bedtime, huh? Let's get the rice going before I do the dry tofu. That way. Okay. So let's move this. Moving my iPad. Moving. You go to bed at 9. Okay, so you got a little bit. I'm supposed to go to bed at 8 o'clock my time, but I don't. Okay, so there's that. So let's get the rice going. Actually, I should get some of the dry tofu going. So let's actually turn that down a bit. Okay. This may not have been quite hot enough. It's fine though. It's fine. Get like a whole another huge row in there. I'll try and get this done in 2 goes. It'll probably be 3 though. And get this last one in. Yeah, right there. There we go. Probably still be 3 goes, but that's alright. One night you went to sleep at 1 because your stomach was hurting, and you woke up at 4, so you only have 3 hours of sleep. And ooh, that makes for a rough day. That's a rough day. Watch that fry for me. That's a burn. Trust me, I understand that. I usually get like 4 hours of sleep a night. That's about my average. Oh no, my average is closer to 6 now. I've gotten better. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to break you in half. No, stop sticking. Stop sticking to my spatula. Give that a little bit. I stayed up till 1:30 a couple weeks ago, and it messed me up really bad. Ah, it's burning. If it burned that fast, that means I have the heat way too high. Probably hard to watch it though, because you can't see the other side from there. Yeah, I messed up my sleeping so bad a couple weeks ago. It made it hard to keep my eyes open actually during the day. Like light sensitive. Whoop! I saved it, we're good. Damn, why did I not have the camera on me? I probably would have been paying attention enough to notice if I did. Okay, so let's get this plugged in and rolling. Okay. Quick rice, off it goes. Okay. Yeah, it was really bad, but I managed to fix it. I'm good now. A little bit longer. Oh, wait! Wait! Light! Ha! We got some light. We got light. We got light. We got light. We got light. Gonna turn this down just a wee little bit. Alright, and then let's start flipping this. Maybe not quite yet, because that's not quite close at all. Let's try and get these more all centered in on each other. Let's make them all be friends. Do I have it on the big one? Yeah. It's like, wait, do I have this on the big burner? Because it needs to be on the big burner. For a little while, I actually did this for my snacks after school. It was pretty good. But they're better in stuff, like curry. Okay. I might need to let a couple of these go longer on the other side. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. There we go. There's a couple pretty good ones. Oh yeah, look at that golden color. Look at that. There we go, look at that. Oh, golly. What are you doing? You look like you like smacked your face on the keyboard or something. Or the cat walked across it. And once we get this all done, then we'll make the other stuff, which I'll just use the same thing, the same, whatever this is called, countertop, stovetop place. It'd be really good if I could check to see how much battery I have left. It'll warn me if I get down to like 20 or 10%, and then I can start charging it again. I don't think I'll get that low. I've never gotten that low, even with streaming on here. Look at that color. It looks so good on there. Can I? No, I can't zoom in. I wish I could zoom in. That'd be so nice. You stay on that side for a little bit. Keep these in here for a couple more minutes, and then we'll take most of them out. There's a couple that I'm going to flip back over and get it finished up. Did you ever tell me how was it? Oh, you'll be right back? Okay. I'll ask you a question when you get back. Okay, how do you look, guys? How do you look? Ah, you still got a few minutes. Or a couple minutes. And most of the time when, normally I would be like either watching a video while doing this or on my phone, but I got my phone live streaming right now and I can't watch stuff because it can become copyrighted and I don't want that to happen. So it's just all quiet. And I'm just staring at stuff and it takes so much longer when you're waiting. Golly. And probably while the other stuff is cooking, we'll probably also work on breakfast stuff too. Boop. There we go. So that one flip back over. And this one flips back over, and this one flips back over. And I think the rest can come off. So those three are the ones to stay on. The rest look pretty good to come off. Whoopsie. If they're not perfect, that's alright. We're just going to do our best. Let those finish cooking. I try to just do one batch at a time, so timing is good. Okay. I'll have to grab the big pot after this too. I'll probably just use this pan for breakfast as well. Okay, those are probably fine. Yeah, they're good. These are good. They're all done. It's really hard not to just eat these. Light spray. And then gather up the next round. Or start to at least. We're gonna be so close to being able to do it in 2. It's so sad. That's alright. Do what we can. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 left that we'll have to do after this. Dang it. So close. I'm gonna get this little piece going. Because that piece I'm gonna eat. Yum. That feels good. Okay. Well, at least start getting the other breakfast stuff together. That's good. That's good. I need a couple eggs for it. I think I'll skip the cheese for tomorrow. I can only grab 1 egg at a time. Ugh. Do not drop, do not drop, do not drop. Okay, good. Maybe I'll throw in the meat for tomorrow too. I think I might do that. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna throw this in there too. Break it up. Break it up. Sizzle, you sizzle. Go for a couple more seconds longer. So I got mine over here. So there's mine, which I'm going to cook it obviously. So let me pull out the butter. Okay, let's see how these are doing. Okay, they're probably good to flip now. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and orange. Golden. Okay, there we go. Give a little nice little pat down on all of these real quick. And leave them be. I'll come over here. That's my lunch bag right there. Everything's in my way. So what I'm going to pull out of here is that and that. Put that back over there. So what I grabbed for my lunches, for my snacks on the way home, so one, popcorn. Toss that in my bag. And two, mini M&Ms. So I got one, two, there we go, plenty. And a couple for myself. There's no way not to eat a couple mini M&Ms when you're getting M&Ms put together. Like, there's just no way not to. Whoop. Okay, let's see how you guys are doing over here. Now you still got a little bit of time. So we can get Zach's stuff going. So what we need for his is we'll need this. We'll need the jelly. And then in the freezer we gotta grab some berries. Put that there. And then up here, got peanut butter right there. And then this other stuff right here. Throw that right there and right there. Check on these and maybe get the next round going. Okay, yep, those are good. Nice. Get a nice little plate full of these. Don't that look good? They almost look like crackers. Bloop. Okay, let's get the next round going. Last round. Alright. I don't know, it fell apart a little bit. It's fine. Okay. There we go. And I can keep them all centerish to get them all the best heat. Give them the best around. Never gonna let you down. You're the best around. Okay. Okay, now we can continue Zach's food. There's so much stuff on this counter right now. It's fine. Alright. That was the thing. Which, luckily, you guys can't see what just happened. You know, I cracked an egg, though. I need to go through and re-clean these. I don't know if they're water spots or what. Luckily, the egg, even though cracked, not leaking. Oh, what a pain in the butt. Lids. Which hopefully the freaking dishwasher's clean because I need one for my lunch or my breakfast. Yeah, they ran. Oh, thank God. So glad that they ran. Okay, so now I just scoop up a couple scoops of this into a little bucket. I just find it easier to use this rather than try and use my hands. That part's done. After I scoop this, we'll go check the thing. Okay. Come over here. So check. Nope, not quite there. Okay, you really go back down. Okay. Back over here. Okay. Now I got this part done. Lid can go back on. Pick this up and put it away. Now grab a big old spoon. And we're gonna plop and scoop and do a little bit of this. I probably put way too much granola in for him, but that is fine. He will survive for a day. There we go. And I tend to take it and I'll tap it down just to make sure there's enough room for his berries. Throw the berries on and then we'll check the tofu again. He likes the berry medleys, so we get that. So it has like blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. So it's a good little mix. I'm going the wrong direction. Not where the hole is. And then just put it on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's fine. It'll work. Oh no. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's there. Oh no. Let me try the other lid. Oh no. I think this lid's gonna work better. Yep, that lid works a lot better for that. Okay, those are done. Oh. The rice only has 6 more minutes. Told you it'd be ready in time. Considering I haven't actually even started the actual thing yet. Okay, let's flip these. Ooh. That was a little too far, but we caught them just in time to flip them. And while these are cooking on their last side, we'll make Zach his PB&J for breakfast. Perfect. That one's probably not going to make it into the thing because I am probably going to eat it. Okay, so he actually has these sandwich boxes. spoon, a knife, a couple slices of bread. All that of bread. Okay. So for me, I do peanut butter. If there's a little bit of holes, I'll do peanut butter on the side that has the hole because it's less likely to go through than the jelly. Put a good little layer of peanut butter on one side. And there's something going on with that piece, so I am taking that off. No, this is going to be way too much peanut butter. There we go. That's good. Scrape any extra back into the jar because you don't need all that peanut butter. Creamy peanut butter. I actually haven't had peanut butter in a while. Ignore that. And he's got orange marmalade is what he's got for his jelly. Oh, that might be way too much. Actually, you know what? No, that might just be just the right amount. Spread it all nice. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll take the peanut butter slice and flip it over the jelly slice, and then it got a sandwich. Look at that. That goes right on top. So Zach's breakfast is all done and made now. Or lunch. Breakfast and lunch. There's still another one of these out here. I gotta do it. Show you in the back corner because we don't use you that much. Okay. Let's go check these things. That's got 2 minutes left. Nice. Alright. So we're going to leave that on because we're going to take this off and put a different pot. We're going to put a pot on. Okay, so let's get that off the heat. Okay. Pop. Okay. Alright, heated. Can't really make that any taller, unfortunately. Okay. Heat oil. Cook garlic, ginger, curry paste, and sweet potato. Once that gets nice and hot. So, ginger. Said ginger, right? Garlic, which I gotta open. Garlic, ginger, curry paste, which also needs to be opened. And the sweet potato. So we gotta come over here. Rice is all done. Then what we're gonna do is grab our flipper flopper. Open this up real quick. And give it a big ol' stir. Yeah. It seems stickier than normal. Okay, we're gonna power you off completely. This definitely seems stickier than normal. a little bite out. And close that up. Move you guys back over here. I'm gonna let the rice cool down for a minute. I'm gonna grab a knife. I don't know where the scissors went. And take the tip of it. Look at that. Of course, this one has a, you know, perforated side that I could have used. But why take the safe way, you know? Gotta live life on the edge sometimes. By not taking the perforations. Okay. Now this one doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna get the oil heated a little bit. That should be enough. That should be enough. Okay, listen to this. Nice. Now here's some can ASMR. Oh, that didn't pop. Okay, hopefully this one. Let's see. Okay, kind of a lame pop, truthfully. That was kind of disappointing. I'm slightly disappointed. Alright. Let's try that rice. Okay, rice is fine. I was thinking it was undercooked, but no, it's fine. Okay. So, spread your oil around. Then we're going to get in. Got a knifey spatula. Got this. Got a spoon. How much of what do we need? How much garlic? 2 cloves. So I just usually estimate. That's probably 2 cloves. There's oil popping out of there. And how much of the red curry paste? 1/4 of a cup. Hold on. Wait, isn't that this whole thing? How many ounces in a cup? Okay, so we need half of this jar. Okay. I'm gonna stir this real quick. Oop, you're back. No, you're all good. Just gonna mix this real fast. Take it off the heat for a minute. I'm supposed to use half of this jar. I thought I was supposed to use the whole thing for a second. I was like, hold on. That's about half. Okay, putting these away real quick. Okay, so, gotta do this and then the sweet potato as well, but I'm gonna kind of break this up and mix this stuff together real quick. And we're gonna get the sweet potato in here real quick. Sweet potato. There we go. And then we're going to just start mixing all this together. Get everything all mixed together, spread out nicely. Break everything up. This is definitely way too much potato, because I think I only need to put in 3 cups of stuff. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. So it's to cook this for about 5 minutes. This needs to break up a little better, or else there's just going to be a huge chunk of ginger. I probably should have broken up a little better outside of the pot. Let's just hope Zach gets it and not me. So what question? How did you do on your tests? Because I know you told me one that you did well on, and I don't remember which one, but then you were still waiting on the other one, I think. So I want to know how you did on your tests. So, not too bad. And what's funny is I almost forgot that question several times of what I wanted to ask. Okay, so... I don't know how you can tell if this is tender. It's probably pretty tender. Oh, I got these. Oh, you got an A on both! That's awesome! And you were worried. See, told you you had nothing to worry about. I don't know if I said that, but I knew you got it. No! Come back here! Get back here! Knife, save it! This is gonna make a mess on the counter, but that's fine. Ah! Paper towel, save it! That's fine. It's fine. Nothing to worry about here. It's just all over my hand. There is a chance I may have to double this recipe. Maybe not. Okay. I'll keep the coconut milk out for now, just in case. Try and wipe that spot up a little bit. And that one. What should you wear tomorrow? You don't know what to wear for school? Well, you should probably wear clothes. That'd be a start. I know I'm horrible. I'm sorry. Which then I gotta get the... Where did I put the thing? There it is. Chamber. Well, it's gonna be... I'm guessing it's chilly there already, so I'm guessing it's still gonna be chilly tomorrow. So probably jeans and a t-shirt with a jacket. Well, I don't know how cold or warm you run. I don't know if you need a long shirt or if you would be better in a short sleeve shirt with a light jacket. And I'm splashing this everywhere. Okay. Oh, my knee just started hurting. Oh my god, Pikachu just saved the day. It's going to be in the 30. Okay, so definitely long pants and probably a long sleeve shirt at least. And then a jacket over it. I can't say exactly what articles of clothing to wear because I don't know what is and is not in your closet. Okay, so we're going to try a thing. I might have to move that pot. We'll see. So since you do a lot of school from home, do you just stay in PJs all day? Because I totally would. Okay, got that plugged in. Immersion blender. Oh dear God, this is not deep enough, are you? Oh God. I'm gonna lift this up a little bit. Sorry that you guys can't see this that well. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay. I don't expect this to be perfect, and I'm okay with that. Wow. It's not bad. Definitely gonna do a little bit more. Pretty much got that. Look at that heat. Look at that steam. Click, 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 click off. Okay, that was louder than I meant it to be. Okay, look at that steam emanating from there. Okay, so that's good. Can't believe I actually managed to do that. I really like this immersion blender. It looks kind of good, huh? We'll give it a quick taste. Get a little tasting spoon. Get my little tasting spoon. Look at that color. Ah! Still a little bit chunky, but not too bad. Yeah, a little bit chunky. That's pretty good, though, actually. That's really good. Okay. Okay, so then turn this up to a simmer. And once, so I'm going to actually move this little pan a little bit. And I'm going to get this pan going again on this stovetop. I'll start my breakfast. Get that finished up. This I can move because I'm done with that. So we're just waiting for that to simmer, so I'll bring you guys over here for breakfast. Okay, so what I do for my breakfast is, so you saw me guys cut up the tomatoes and the mushrooms, so that will be part of it. But then the other part, wow, are these eggs. So I do one full egg and one egg white, because the yolk is what holds all the cholesterol, and I have to keep mine low. If I have 2 yolks, I'm actually over the daily limit for what cholesterol should be. So that's simmering right now, so we're going to add all our stuff real quick. I probably should have done a little smaller broccoli pieces, but that's okay. Well, everything's in. Next time, I'm going to double the sauce. Okay, let that get back up to simmering. Bring you back over here again. And now with the egg, take a fork and turn it sideways, break the yolk, and whip, 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 whip. There you go. Now it's all nice and whisked together. Just gonna keep letting that pan heat up. Smells pretty good. Kind of thinking I should grab the lid. Ooh, excuse me. Lid help kind of steam everything together. Oh, I need one of these. I'm going to do something a little different with my stuffed eggs tomorrow. So, we made these, or Zach made these falafels. So I'm going to take one and break it into chunks in here. And I'll mix that together with my egg and my whatnots. Where did I put the lid? Oh, it's over here. Add a little bit of addedness to that, or whatever. So then it also says season this to taste. I'm not sure what to season it with. Not salt, because we have the chicken broth in there. So I'm kind of thinking I might throw a little bit of pepper in there. But I'll probably let this simmer for like 20 minutes. So we'll just let this simmer for like 20 minutes, lid on. Let everything start to get soft. Okay. These I'm just going to give the counter a quick wipe down because it's wet. Okay, there's that. Butter. I got me some butter. 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 Definitely need kind of a good amount with mushrooms. Okay. So grab a spatula. Hi, Lovey. You want to come say hi to everyone? Lovey, come here. I'm just going to throw everything in here, mushrooms and tomatoes. Usually I do mushrooms first for a while and then tomatoes. I'm just going to throw it all in here. Hey, you want to come see who it is? Come here, Lovey. He's probably wanting dinner. So we'll go feed the kitty. Lovey. Look who it is. It's Lovey. I'm coming to get you. Where I'm coming. Let's go. Dinner time. Tomorrow I gotta do his cat box and I gotta give him his flea meds. Let's see, can I do this? There we go, look at that. Just had to smack it. I gotta wash off my hands real quick. Just gotta wash my hands, try and keep them clean. Ooh, it's nice and warm in here. Okay. He went to have some dinner. Oh crap, I didn't message my friend today to see if she can watch him. I forgot. Crap. I'll have to message her tomorrow. I should have made the broccoli a little smaller. I want to get these nice and cooked down. And what we'll do is we'll move them off to one side while we make the eggs. Oh, which I said I wanted to throw some pepper in here. Okay, this is boiling. I need to turn you down a little bit. Pepper. Pepper back ribs. That's probably all I'll season it with, because it already has plenty of salt in here. It's a pretty good looking curry, though. I have a little bowl myself tonight. Okay, come on, go a little bit, cook a little faster, please. Please. Maybe I should have waited on the tomatoes. Maybe it's making the mushrooms cook a little bit slower. If so, my bad. Whoopsie doodles. Whoopsie my doodles. I really wish I could see my power life, but that's alright. I'm just going to try not to touch it for a couple minutes just to let it cook. Which I might not let it go much longer. If it's a little under, it's fine. It's not like it's deadly if it's under. It's freaking veggies. So I'm actually going to push this stuff out of the way over here. Because then we're going to get a little bit more butter. Pop it right there. And then grab the eggs. Gonna swirl this around a little bit. Yeah. Swirl that all around. Get a nice good coating of it. Then in goes our eggs. There we go. And start letting that cook up. Let it cook nice and slow. I'm just kind of slowly scrambling my eggs as they cook. Pulling away from the edges and where it's cooking more a little bit. So this will look a little bit wet because of like the tomato juice and all that. Right now it's super wet because it's still undercooked. But I don't want to use that. I'm going to use regular pepper because one, it's faster. Two, I use the other pepper for special breakfasts. Oh crap. we're just going to ignore that giant blob of pepper that's right there. And salt everything. just a little bit of pepper. No biggie. Just trying to get that all cooked up. And now that's getting close to the end, what I'll do is I'm actually going to start incorporating it with the mushrooms and tomatoes. So it becomes all one big scramble together. And sometimes I do like spinach in it. I just wasn't feeling spinach this week. And it's a pretty healthy breakfast and it's pretty filling. It keeps me full all the way till the end of my work day. So I'd say it works pretty well. Okay, I'm going to have to move this over here because I need room to be able to transfer that. Turn that off. Okay, everything looks cooked and done. So I'll start by using this for a bit, but then ultimately I'll have to pick up the pan. And these pans are heavy, so I can only pick it up for a couple seconds at a time. Maybe a minute max. So that's why I try and get out as much as I can with this spatula before lifting it up. Okay. And now, get it all to one side. There we go. And lift. Oh, there we go. Okay. That one's also the heavier one, so I can hold it for even less time. Alright, and now, look at that. My breakfast is done. My breakfast is made, my snacks are made. Gotta get the lid on. Now I'm gonna unload dishes, and then we're gonna try out the dinner. We are gonna stir it first real quick. It looks like it's turning out pretty damn good though. Look at that. Alright, so I'm just gonna flip it around so I can see what you guys see. Alright, just gonna unload dishes real quick, because you know, adulting! This over here. There's not much to unload, which is good. You'll need that for dishes. Oop, sorry. Loud noises. We make all the loud noises. Okay. Okay. I'm actually really excited to have this dinner. Even if I won't be having much, I'll make a tiny, tiny bowl for me. I'll make a couple bowls for, or an okay size bowl for Zach. Not too much, because he's not usually hungry when he comes home from work, so. Okay, there's that. I'll keep 2 bowls out from here, because ooh, ee, wah, ah, ching, ching, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ching, ching, walla, walla, bing, bang. Have you seen Mary Poppins? Have you also seen the movie Ching Chang Walla Walla Bing Bang? I think that's what it's called. You haven't? On either of them? Oh, we gotta show you Mary Poppins. And not just Mary Poppins Returns, Mary Poppins. I haven't seen the Returns one yet. I do want to see that one. Okay, so let's grab a little bit of rice. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna have like not even that much, like that much rice. Do that much for Zach. Okay, close that. Whoops. We're going to ignore that happened. Okay. Grab a spoon. Not super thick. I was expecting it to be a little bit thicker. I figured the sauce would be a little thicker. That's some pretty thin sauce. Thin sauce. Alright, you can kind of see that this isn't the smoothest in the world. It looks so good. It does look good. And I'm going to tell you in just a minute if it is good. See, so see, it doesn't have the smoothest texture, but it still looks pretty good. Considering I had to blend that up. Not too bad. Hold on. Okay, are we good? Are we back? Ah. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Ah, that's scary. Okay, let's try this. Can you, like, disconnect right before I'm going to try this? Like, come on. Yes, we bake. Yeet. Alright. Let's get a little spoonful. It's definitely steamy. It's very steamy. Mmm. Okay. That tastes kind of creamy. What the heck? Mmm. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. That's really good. Kind of wish it was a little bit more sweet potato-y. I was expecting it to be. Needs a little bit more seasoning. I just don't know what. See? Oh, hello, heat. Wow, that's good. Ooh, that's like right on the back. It's super simple. It tastes pretty good. There's a lot of veggies. For a curry, that ain't bad. I will say I've had a couple better curries. But this is really nice for just like a late night dinner. And it's good. It's good. I will make this again. Your task like what? Gatorade. That's good. I like this. I don't know how Zach will feel. It needs a little more seasoning. I might throw some salt in it. Throw a little bit of salt in here. think other than that, I don't want to add anything else. I might have a little bit more. But I will definitely make this again. I'd say good 7 out of 10 on this. I can't say it was super quick to make, but it was easy to make. The longest thing it took was the tofu and the cutting. It's like if you do all the chopping and stuff, it gets put together pretty quick. Immersion blender is really helpful. But yeah, that's good. But guys, we are actually gonna finish up here. Let's go see if there's someone to raid. Add to him because yours is cold but very good. Num num num. Oh, Rav is on. I think we're going to go raid Rav. So guys, thank you all for coming and hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow. I think we're going to try some Phasmophobia. I'm going to finish eating. Maybe eat some more. It feels so silky. But I just gotta wait for this ad to end. And I'm going to host Rav. I don't know what he's playing. I didn't see what it was. That's fine. Ah, crap. Can I do it from here? Can I chat? Oh, no, that got rid of chat. Crap. Wait, will this work? Nope, that's whispers. Let's go to my channel. I can't do it. Oh, I wonder. I can have Rav's up on here. I guess X working out. Oh. Okay. Nomad underscore Rav. There we go. I might have to sit through another 30 seconds of ads. Yep. Oh, 15. Zach gets the short ads. Alright. Let's go host.